It'll need 2 sutures. You can go back to your outfit now.
Thanks, Doc.
What's up, fella?
One of their grenades landed right next to me.
Didn't get you, though.
No, but it winged my platoon sergeant. I started hollering. I guess I got excited for a while. Good God, Doc, I don't know. I guess I can't take it.
Corpsman, let's have that coffee here, huh?
The man was alert, responsive, not unduly exhausted. The reaction was relatively superficial and transient. To evacuate him to the rear might have set up a guilt reaction that he would have had to justify by the development of further symptoms. He'd been thrown off balance by a sudden shaking experience. We gave him a chance to get his bearings, offered him some firm reassurance, and sent him right back.
How about some water, huh? Smoke?
Thanks. I just crapped out. Going up the hill on attack. Been up all night. Out all day on patrol yesterday. I was pooped. Scared like I'd never been before. Couldn't even get my breath. I guess I just passed out. I could just sleep. I can't. I doze off like, and I jerk awake.
Take it easy, fella. How about racking this man out near sick bay? I don't expect to move in the next 12 hours.
What if he doesn't snap out of it by then?
Well, we can always send him back to regimental aid and have them hold him for another 24 hours. We send a note along indicating we expect the man back shortly. We've got a good working relationship with the regiment on these cases. They know how to handle the occasional man we send them.
Why regiment? Why not back to the division psychiatrist?
Well, if you think there's a chance for a fairly quick recovery, you should use the regimental aid station. One, you can't hold the man here. He gets back on the job quicker, still a part of the fighting element of the division. And he doesn't get the feeling of being a hospital case.
I see. Peters was hitting upon the basic principle of combat psychiatry. Treat as far forward as reasonable and return to duty as quickly as possible. In that way, you don't lose the great advantage of the man's identification and pride in his own fighting group, and you minimize the opportunity for symptoms to develop and persist as unconscious justification for escape.
Now, you take that boy. Looks much worse than the others. Yet most of this is due to physical exhaustion and lack of sleep. 2 factors which can often mislead you into a bad prognosis. He's from Able Company. They've really been kept jumping lately. We'll give him just enough sedation to knock out the anxiety and permit him to sleep. That may do the trick. Dr. Yost!
It's only a flesh wound, fella.
What happened to you, son?
Grenade bounced off my helmet. Went off. Knocked me dizzy.
You remember the sound of the explosion? The flash?
Yeah. Never forget it. I must have passed out right after.
Headache? Dizzy?
Some.
Let's have an otoscope,
Blast concussion, huh?
I don't think so, but we'll see. That hurt you, fella?
Little.
It was not blast concussion. I gradually discovered that the familiar symptoms of headache, transient dizziness, and various acute anxiety manifestations after a man had been shaken up by a nearby explosion were usually best understood and treated in psychological terms. In most cases, brain injury due to concussion was minor or absent. There was no true retrograde amnesia, no hemorrhages, no tympanic perforation, no neurological findings.
That hurt?
No?
We'll give him a mild sedative stat and get regiment to keep him for a few days before sending him back to his outfit. We can't keep him here because we might have to move on. Nothing at all serious, fella. Nothing wrong with your head. You'll be okay in a few days, but you do need and deserve a couple of days of rest and sleep. Corpsman, this is an evac to regiment only.
Well, you lucky, going through the rear, sleeping in the sack all day. Somebody bring your child to you?
Boy, that's for me. I won't even have to do my own laundry.
Yeah, you fellas get all the breaks.
What is your last name?
Decker.
First name?
Joseph H.
Any spreaders?
No, sir.
What's the story, Corporal? Corporal, do you hear me? What's the story? Felton's a damn good corpsman. We always get useful information from him. Have some coffee, Corporal.
I left him. Oh, God.
You need a rest, Corporal. You'll go back, but you need a rest.
I crapped out. Send me back. Send me back. I don't belong here. I'm not sick. They need me up there. They need me.
You'll go back with them in a few days, son. Corpsman, get this man to Med Battalion. Not much left. More than you might think. I know that man. Been out here for a long time. Had just about all he can take. For a while. Funny. I always thought a man would be glad to get out of this mess. Not that one, apparently. That's just it. When they can't keep it up any longer, why, they feel guilty of letting their buddies down. Well, we can tell them what good guys they are, but what do we do to treat them? Well, we reassure them as best we can. Most of the men we see have these feelings to some degree, but in extreme cases like that one, why, the guilt relief business has to wait until they calm down. Back at the medical company with division psychiatrists.
Oh, doctor, we need some help.
Better do a cut down. I don't want to waste time.
Yeah, looks pretty clean. Ship him out.
All right, doctor. Say, Doc, my feet are killing me.
So? How long?
Ever since I've been here. About 4 months now.
I see you got a new pair of boots. They give you any support?
Well, they did at first. Then the pain came back.
Well, let's have a look. Pretty good-looking pair of dogs, eh, Chief?
But they hurt, Doc.
Uh-oh.
Hi, fella. What happened? Let me have your weapon.
It's okay.
Sure it is. Come on, let me have your weapon. We're gonna send you to the rear, fella. You need a rest, and you'll be okay. Come on. Certainly, this man looked bad. Yet not all such cases are irretrievably lost, even for further combat duty. Although he had to be evacuated to division, there were some favorable indications. He had performed well before. His disturbed behavior was precipitated by a sudden shocking experience. He still had a good fighting grip on his weapon. Most shaken men are sent to duty by the BMO or the division psychiatrist. But there are a few who, for the safety and welfare of the group, should never be returned to a frontline unit. The panic-prone, the grossly immature, the profoundly apathetic, the faltering non-com who has lost the confidence of his men, and severe hysterical reactions when not precipitated by some sudden trauma.
Hey, doctor.
Hi, Tony. You still here? The best bazooka man in his outfit. So his top was telling me last night.
A bazooka man, huh?
Yes, sir.
Good bazooka man's hard to get. Look, I know your feet bother you, but you can carry on, can't you?
I don't know.
Look, why don't you come and see me when we're in reserve? Then we can get a specialist to look at you. I don't think there's anything serious. Stay loose, huh?
Okay, sir.
Okay, son. We'll take that stitch out tomorrow.
Dr. Peters?
Yeah.
3 just called. We're moving up at 1800, sir.
Thanks, Chief.
If you hurry, you can catch your buddies. They need a man up there who can handle a bazooka.
We're moving up at 1800.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, Tony, come on.
Hi, buddy. Let's go.